Good morning. I went from 100 degrees in the shop to below freezing, so it's pretty cold out here this morning. But I've got this bench grinder from the 90s, and I'm going to take it apart, and I'm going to restore it. So I'm going to take it apart, fix the bottom that's broke, get all of this reshapen and put back on, and install the wire wheel, and give it a real good paint job. So let's take off the wheels, the guard, I'll put the wire wheel on that side since the guard's missing anyway. This looks like hell. I'm going to try to reshape it back together, sandblast everything, give it a good paint job so it looks good on the bench. The looks aren't the only thing that's important to tools, but it does help make it work better to have it cleaned up inside. That is reverse threaded. I want to be sure and keep all these arbor plates. Okay, so now we're going to take one of the sides off and see what's inside. This should be interesting to get apart. Capacitor started heavy duty induction motor, 110 one phase, 1.5 amps, half-inch arbor, 3450 RPM. One of the problems with grinder motors is they have very, very, very low torque. So you can stop them by pressing on the shaft. I've seen people buy the sanding attachment for grinders and have problems, especially with Harbor Freight grinders. But grinders typically don't have a lot of torque. And you start putting pressure on the sanding belt and you start having problems. Went and got me a couple of screwdrivers. See if we can't separate these ends, these seams. There we go, making progress. Probably be a bitch to get this all back up. The whole motor's coming out this side. The shaft's coming out. The whole shaft came out. Okay, if you look on the inside of this, those bearings actually look in great shape. I'm sure they could use a little lubrication, but they look in pretty good shape. Inside is rusted bad, but I'm sure that's normal for a grinder. And disappointingly, it's that simple. So I got the armature mounted on the inside fixed, and then the rotation of the motor. So I think what I'm going to do is leave this as is, cover this with paper, sandblast all of this, get it better looking, paint it gray. I'm going to go ahead and take this side off. Now this one is yellow. I'm going to actually sandblast it and paint it gray to match my other one. There we go. And there we go. I'm not going to worry about the inside at all. I'm going to sand out that raceway that fits in. So there's the heart of the grinder. Looks like that's the capacitor start. I can take this base off, but I think I'm going to leave it on. I think it's going to be easier. I'm worried about getting those back in the same place. Okay, next time you see it, it'll have all this yellow paint off of it. If you like the videos, please subscribe to my channel. Thanks for watching.